Hello, crazy Disney people. Hey, didn't I just see you all a few minutes ago? Hi, Yoda Man, Brigitte, Ryan. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home stream. Tonight we are just going to hang out, chit chat with you all. Um, this is not the actual castle, it's just a wall that I'm supposed to be hanging all this art on, and I still haven't done. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Kaylee. So tonight we're going to be connecting with you. What we do on Thursday nights here on That Crazy Disney Lady is we bring you, the viewers, onto the channel so that we can get a chance to meet you and like everybody else can get a chance to meet you as well. We have formed lots of friendships. Hey, Connie. How are you doing? Girl, I need you to come over here and help me hang on the pictures on the wall so it's not a bare wall. I got all this beautiful art framed up and still never put anything up. Have you all seen on, I don't know if you've seen it on Instagram or Facebook, they have like this, oh gosh, what is it called? Basically, mixed tiles, I think it's what it's called. And you can like order all these pictures that come on these little tiles and you can place them up on the wall in different patterns and stuff. And then if you don't like the way they look, you just move them around. So I ordered like a whole bunch of those. I still have not put those up in the stairwell yet. Like I have so much to do. I've been living in my house for, oh gosh, 2 years now, I think, and I still have so much to do. You just logged off of work, Heidi. Nicole said, your hair looks so great. I combed it. I came home and I threw on this sweater because it's freezing in this house. Everybody's got the air conditioning on, ice cold. And yeah, I went in there and I combed my hair and put on a sweater. And I even put on a little bit of lip gloss. So, woo, I'm fancy now. Oh my gosh. Alex Edwards, hello. So just so you all know how things go on Thursday nights, it's like totally not formal. We can talk Disney. We can talk kind of anything. We've talked about everything from making our own Crazy Crew nursing home to shows from the past and just, you know, so many things that we've talked about on here. And, you know, it's all about getting to know you all a little better as you all get to know me and Robin. So we're open to questions. And when we're home, we can see the chat better. I have my phone here. And we're going to meet you all. That's the great thing. This is where a lot of us bonded. Like, who remembers quarantine and shut down and we went live every single night at 8 o'clock until the parks reopened? It's just, we've all connected this way. So it's been really great. And it was actually Christopher who came up with the idea of connecting with you. And I'm forever grateful for him and his genius idea that we get to meet all of you. So tonight we'll spin the wheel and see who's going to be on next Thursday. Do you like Stitch? I do like Stitch. Not one of my favorites, but I do like them. I don't dislike them. Can we talk about Pete? What would you like to know about Pete, Candy Mom? Definitely we can talk about Pete. Not everybody knows who Pete is, but we can definitely talk about that for sure. Jay Frank, we'll be having you on soon. She's going to be the guest tonight. She's actually, I've met Joy now 2 or 3 times in person here at Walt Disney World. Hi, Logan. Thursday live streams are your favorite. Really? Awesome. It's easy for me to be able to talk with you all better whenever I'm at home because when I'm in the park, I'm focused on so many other things like walking, for instance, not being able to see all of the chat. And this way I can really answer your all's question. So where is Pete McDevitt? You know, as soon as Robin comes on, we can talk more about Pete and what's going on. Pete's a really good friend of ours. How's Magic Kingdom and Disney World? What do you mean, how's Magic Kingdom? It's fabulous. If you have a specific question about Magic Kingdom, I'm happy to answer it. Tanya, Action Kid is flying to Florida. Are y'all doing a meetup? Are you serious? I didn't know that. I'd love to meet up with him. When is he coming here? I'm going to be in New York in July. So I really hope to meet Action Kid, and I really love Gabe. I love Gabe. If you all are not watching The Walking Commuter and Action Kid, they stream live in New York City. I'm completely obsessed. I watch them every morning. What is your job? So I really don't have a job outside of what I do, like for social media, YouTube, influencing, and things like that. It's not really a job. It's just something that I enjoy doing, and I share my love of Disney with all of you all. But I don't work outside of the home anymore. I used to. I was a dental hygienist for many years, and I resigned in 2010. Hey, we're matching colors. I didn't put that shirt on, but I put a sweatshirt on because, girl,
your house is freezing.
The kids have the house like on iceberg. I don't know how they can be cold or hot or
so
what.
funny.
I don't know what I'm saying, but it's so
headphones.
cold. Huh?
You need headphones.
Oh, shit. Hold on. I totally forgot.
You just said a level 1.
I can say level 1s. But you're the one who drops level 4s.
Me?
Don't cut yourself short. What you and Robin do is not easy. It's a job. It's a fun job if you call it a job.
That it is.
Yeah. But I used to work.
But it is. You put a ton of work into it. You can't say it's not a job.
Trying to learn more stuff, I guess. I'm fixing it. Hopefully it's better now. I forgot.
It's all set.
Whenever Robin comes on, I have to have the headset. So
when you share your sound, it makes an echo.
Is it better?
Yep, all set.
Okay.
Oh, gosh, I'm a hot mess here. Wow.
So yeah, that's the thing that my Mariah remembers, but the boys don't. They don't remember that I ever worked.
Yep.
Like really a working job like everybody else in the world. And I worked for years. Like I got my first job when I was 16.
Yeah.
And I worked at, I've told you all this before, I worked at Moby Dick Bread and Fish, you know, and I always worked my whole life. And then, you know, it was like Blake's thing. My husband, his name is Charles, but I call him Blake.
Yeah.
It was like really important to him to like be successful so that I could stay home with the kids.
Yeah.
So with Mariah, I worked every single day. She was in daycare from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. because we both worked.
Yeah.
And then I worked, even when Jace was born, I still worked. And then once Trey was born and I had 2 little ones at home, Blake was just like, why don't you just not work anymore and stay home with the boys? And I was like, it's really hard. That was a hard choice. Like,
yeah,
because I worked my whole life. So for me to like try to make a decision on, do I want to stay home with the kids or do I want to keep working?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just struggle with it so much. Key West gal, I combed my hair with a brush.
No, you got your hair done last week.
No, she's saying it looks like I got my hair done, but what I did was I went in the bathroom and I brushed my hair with a brush.
Clearly I did not.
This is what I normally do. When I do my hair in the morning, I do the flat iron thing, and I do one of these, and that's all I do. Oh, shoot, now I'm never going to. And I only use my fingers, and today I used a brush just a minute ago. See, now I done messed it up again. I should go back and get the brush. Anyway. So yeah. What I was getting at is my boys they're always like, well, you don't work. Look here.
You do.
I worked my butt off my whole life.
So
You just don't remember it. You know, because they're little. They had no. I've been home since they've been born. So
Yep. Yep.
that's the point I was trying to make. That whole long story.
And being a mom is the hardest job in the world. Being a parent, not just a
Yeah.
mom, any parent
Yeah.
who, raises children. Hi, Cindy. How are you?
So that Cookie's here. Hey, Cookie.
Hey, Cook. Somebody say Cookie.
Somebody say Cookie. Okay. Now that we're talking about Cookie or cookies, let's talk about that dessert we just had.
Oh my God. So good.
That dessert was so stinking good.
It was delicious.
Somebody lowered my chair. I feel like I'm sitting low. Hold on.
So good. It was, like I said, not too.
There.
It wasn't too sweet, and it wasn't too rich. It was a perfect combination. It was so good.
It was so good.
Miss Ruby, really? How are you, Ruby?
I told the lady, hey, Dwayne just came in chat too.
Hi, Dwayne.
Hi, Dwayne. We actually told them when we were leaving, like, you could sell that for $20.
I'm like, don't tell them that. Don't tell them that.
It was so good.
It was
$8
for that $8 dessert. And we shared it.
We shared it and still left some.
It was
it was so good.
So good.
Delicious. Cute Edits has a great question. I'm going to ask Robin this question. If you could work any place in Disney, what part and why? That's a good question.
Definitely Magic Kingdom. And I don't know. It's so hard. I'd say park greeter, but no.
Said it'll be $20 tomorrow.
Because I really want to be more in the park than I'd want to be just at the gate. Honestly, I always said I'd like to be fairy godmother, but I don't think that'll ever happen. Maybe someone that works the parade, walks along the parade route, one of the pack team members, because then you get to go through the whole park. I don't know.
It's too freaking hot for that.
That's true.
Hey, Regina, I know who I'm referring. Let's see. Wait, I just messed. Like, the chat went by fast and I didn't get to see.
Thank you, Brittany.
What I was reading. I know who I'm referring as a realtor of choice in Florida. Girl, Robin, I'm telling everyone I know. Thank you, Regina.
Thank you, Regina.
That's so great.
Come on over.
Grandpa Joe said, hello, Tanya. Hello, Tanya and Robin. I found your channel about a week ago, and I have been thoroughly enjoying the vlogs. Thank you kindly. Well, Grandpa Joe, welcome to the Crazy Crew. We're so glad you're here. It was David Mendoza that called us started calling everybody the Crazy Crew. So
Yep. And it stuck.
Yep. That was great.
It was perfect. Aloha, David.
Aloha, David. David Mendoza was a member of the Crazy Crew who we lost. He passed away when? It's been a while now.
Yeah.
Gosh, time flies.
It really goes by so fast.
I can't remember like what month it was, but it was actually kind of recent, but we miss David Mendoza. He used to drive me crazy.
But we loved him.
But I miss him so much.
Yes, we
would always say, aloha, David.
Yeah.
And he would say, hello, Tanya, dear.
Yeah.
Oh, Darla said maybe like November.
It was a while ago.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
Mandy, good for you. Keep up the studying. Mandy said, way to go, Robin. I'm currently working on my coursework to get my license in Tennessee.
What?
Yay!
Let us know how that goes.
Good luck. Just study. That's all I can tell you. Just study, and if I can pass it, anybody can pass it.
Duh.
Because
here's the funny thing.
I really tried to cancel the night before. I really did. Monday night, I was in a panic, and I was like, nothing is sinking in. I did my review class all weekend. I couldn't. I was doing the practice tests, and nothing seemed to be registering. And I was like, I can't do this. I just can't. So I couldn't cancel online. So I called the number. And they said, oh, no, the DBPR requires at least 48 hours notice, so you can't cancel, but you can no-show. And I'm like, I can't no show. I'm not that person. I'm not going to just not show up. So I said, so I guess I'm just going to go and fail, and I'm going to use it as a practice. This will be my practice. I'll get an idea of what the test is like, what kind of questions I might see next time. So I totally went in with that attitude that I just knew I wasn't going to pass. So I was totally shocked. Absolutely. And I'm telling you, I guessed on a lot of questions. I was like, this could be right, or that could be right.
When I was getting my hair done, I don't remember when I got my hair done last, getting my roots touched up or whatever. I was talking to Bree, and she said she has known 6 people that took the test and passed it on the first try.
That's amazing, because 65% of people don't pass it on their first try. And when I was in the review class this weekend, it was like,
people,
oh, I've taken it 5 times. Oh, I've taken it 6 times. And I'm like, I'm never going to do this.
Oh my gosh. I know you, and I know how you are, and I knew that
I'm glad everybody else knew it, but I didn't. I swear.
Yeah, I just really knew that you was going to pass the test. I had this, like, how you just have a gut feeling that you just know you're going to, and I just know you because, for example, like when articles come out about things that are going on around Disney World even, like whenever you read it, you just like absorb everything that you read, and you come back and you say, it's going to be this, they're going to do that, and then do this. And I was like,
but it's a topic I enjoy. All that? I enjoy the topic. That's why. Yeah. There's a difference. True. And this was all law, and it was so much stuff. I
know it is a lot different when it's something
it's very
that you just
dry
like really
information.
Oh,
it was very dry. So now I don't ever have to do it again. So
we have Mr. Is it Tootie? How do you say that? TOTIUTE says, hi from Paris. Disneyland Paris is closed. Do you all have a reopening date in Disneyland Paris? Or how long is it shut down? Do you all tell me a little bit more about that? Because I really would like to go, but we can't travel. You know what? I think everybody, when this is like, I know that, so we know that COVID-19 is never going to be over. It's just going to be a thing now.
Yeah.
But I mean, we have survived other pandemics in the past with, tuberculosis, AIDS, whatever, things
different
have happened in the past, and we've moved on from that. I know COVID-19 is always going to be here, but now we'll be able to know how to deal with it, and can go back to a
new normal.
A new kind of normal, yeah.
A new normal.
But anyway,
Joanne,
people are going to travel. It's one thing to never travel, but it's a whole other thing to want to travel and you can't.
It's very
different. That makes you think of things a lot differently. Like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to be able to travel.
Yeah.
Just because I can now,
Yeah.
It's almost like you never really cared about, I don't know, just anything. You didn't really, but somebody tell you can't do it.
You can't. You absolutely can't.
Then you're like, oh, now I want to do it. Now I want to. Yeah, for sure.
Joanne, I was not a realtor back home. I did medical billing for 29 years.
Hi, Christy.
So this was a whole new world for me. It was a big change at 53 years old.
Hey, how about going from a dental professional to a YouTuber?
Yeah.
Hey!
You bet. But at least it's fun.
How is it to wear a mask in Disney all the time? It sucks big time. So cute.
But we do it because we want to go.
I've actually gotten used to it.
Yep.
I don't
Although
like
I have to say, yesterday and today, being out there in the heat, I was like,
it's good. You do have to get used to it.
I'm so not looking forward to summer and having to wear that stinking mask again.
Yeah.
I'm just not. High unicorns are the best.
Okay. So Joy and Joy's in the green room now. So just for everybody who's coming on right now, let me just kind of recap what's going on, because I know we do have a lot of new people that are now part of the Crazy Crew, and we'd like to welcome all of you. But this kind of started when Disney World shut down.
Yeah.
So we did live streams all the time in the parks, but then Disney World closed, and we were like, not only did Disney World close, like all of the Orange County was shut down. So but I know a lot of people were like Canada, California,
A lot of places.
our friends over in the UK. You guys are all still on that same shutdown like we were on for, we did 30 days.
Yeah.
And it was 30 days of, they want you to stay in your house, only go out if you have to go to the grocery store. Only people could go to work if it was like
essential workers,
an essential worker,
nurses, doctors, firemen, policemen,
military, things like that. So we started the Connecting with You, where we came on every single day, did a live stream from home, and we came up with this wheel, and people would come on, and we would get to meet the viewers.
Yep.
So we still are doing that on Thursday nights, and tonight we're going to bring Joy Franklin on. And last week we brought on Alex Edwards, and the week before that we had Amanda here. So like every week we bring somebody new on.
Yeah. And
we get to know all of you, because you all know all of us. You know us. We talk about us all the time.
Right.
We want to get to know all of you, because I've met so many people in person in the parks, but some people can't travel.
Yep.
And so I don't get to meet you face to face and see you. So this is a way for us to bring you on and get to know you. And I love that. So tonight we're bringing Joy Franklin on. Joy is J. Frank, who's in chat every time. Like, you all get to see her. Her name is now in blue with a wrench on it, because I've met her in person 2 times. So she was viewing every day, and I'm going to let her come on and tell her story about her love for Disney, her family, and how she became a part of the Crazy Crew. So without further ado, let's bring Joy on right now.
Yay.
And hopefully this doesn't back up too much, because I just want y'all to see from here up, because I'm in my pajamas. So
am I.
Let's see. I'm going to back this up a little bit. Okay, good.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Joy. How are you?
Great. How are you?
I'm good. We didn't even do a sound check or anything. I'm sorry about that. We literally walked in the house, and by the time I got settled, combed my hair, and said hello to my children, it was time to go live. So
we had some technical difficulties too. Can you hear us?
We can hear you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are both of you all on a headset?
No. Is that
they won't need to be, as long as you are. It's because your computer is sharing the audio. That's why we get the echo.
Okay, let's just make sure that with all the chat, like all of you all can hear us okay. There's no echoing of any kind.
Thank you, Cindy, Cookie, Amy.
What's up, everybody?
Christine, Allie J.
Who is that handsome young man there with you, Joy?
This is my son, Ron.
Nice.
We know Ron. How you doing,
Ron? I've met Ron a few times.
Yep.
Okay, good. Everybody's
We had the pleasure of having dinner with Ron.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we did. We've gone to homecoming with Ron.
Yep.
And then, oh gosh, we got to try that nasty cupcake at Animal Kingdom, but you liked it, right, Ron?
Clothes.
It was like pepper. I've never
going on about how it was so spicy, and it was like not even remotely spicy. So I don't understand.
You didn't think it was spicy, but to me it was like a cupcake that somebody just put pepper all over it. And I was like, oh, cupcake ain't supposed to be hot like that.
Yeah, that was really strange.
Yeah. So, Joy, I know that we've talked to you before on during the first Connecting with You way back when, and you shared your story, but we have a lot of new Crazy Crew members. So why don't you share your Disney story to everyone and tell them a little bit about you all.
Okay, great. I will. Well, like you were just saying, I never thought in a million years I would be even watching, doing YouTube at all and everything. So this just flowered into something great for me. But well, my dad was real interested and watched Disney, come up in Orlando and everything. And so he was like, we got to go check it out and everything. So we started going not long after it opened, if not, the very first time. I don't even know. But and I think I was like 12-ish or so. I don't know. But let's don't do that math again. Away. But anyway, so we started going a lot. My dad's a minister, and but I lost my grandparents at an early age and everything, so we didn't have the Thanksgiving dinners and all that kind of thing to go home to and everything. So we started going down there every year at Thanksgiving, and my dad's like the biggest kid in a way, and I can remember going down Main Street and everything, and he'd say, I just love this place,
Oh.
And so, yeah, they want to get back there. My dad's now 87 and my mom's 85, and he's dying to get down there. But because of the stupid pandemic, they've had that, but they're getting their shot. So hopefully.
Yay.
Oh, good. They are. So you
awesome.
think that once they get their vaccine and things get a little bit more like comfortable for them, you think they will revisit Disney World?
Absolutely. I do.
Yeah, I would love to meet them on Main Street.
Yes, that would be amazing.
Fantastic.
My dad's a big ham, so
Oh.
from the church you got to have a little ham in you.
Absolutely.
So wait a minute, your dad's 87. Is he still
He is still preaching.
running the church? Like
Yeah.
he still goes up and he's preaching?
Yeah.
Everything. He is.
Wow, that's fantastic. So you fell in love with Disney through your dad. He was the big Disney fan and he
Right.
brought you all.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, and you started coming around 12 years old?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And
All right.
back then we didn't have the shirts and all that,
No, it was
No
very
matching
simple.
shirts.
It was very simple.
we were just
back
happy
then.
to be there, and we, a preacher's salary, we didn't have that much, so
Nope.
we would actually run out to the car and eat a pack of crackers and go back in. And I don't know why they didn't think that we could like bring food in, or maybe you couldn't at that time. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, so we stayed on International Drive.
Whose dog?
Oh, it's mine. Who do you
It's
think?
Coda.
It's Coda. I don't know what he's barking at.
We do that, and to save money and everything. But, so over the years, I can remember saying, oh, my dream one day would be to go to and stay at the Contemporary, and that kind of thing. And eventually, yeah. So after saving a lot and that kind of thing. But anyway, so I just grew up with it and just loved it, and loved Florida and everything. And so I started taking the kids when he was 1.5. And I didn't know.
So wait, whenever you met where did you meet your husband?
Well, we met in high school. I dated his best friend.
I remember that story.
I do remember that.
But yeah, and then after we, split up, then, he asked me out. And but we didn't date in high school. We dated in college and everything. So that's how we met. And he's kind of like your husband. He puts up with my, Disney love or whatever. But yeah. And so that was always like, I was like, oh, please,
Can we go back again?
No, I know. And every time he'd say, where do you want to go on vacation and everything, I'd be like,
Disney. I'm guilty of that.
Me too. My husband always knew it was either the beach or Disney, and usually both. We would always go to Florida, and I love the beach as much as I love Disney, so we would do a few days at Disney and a few days at the beach.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I would always be like, where do you want to go? Like, do you want to go somewhere different? And he would always just want to go wherever I wanted to go.
Yep.
he never really cared to go anywhere specifically other than, where I wanted to go. So is that kind of how your husband was? He would go to Disney because he knew that's where you wanted to go?
Yeah, he did. He would eventually, give in or whatever. Beach or whatever. And I'm like, oh, we've been there, It's like, well, Disney, I can tell you where every bathroom is. And
things you need to know.
Yeah, things you need to know. But yeah, then the first time that he came, we got to come with like a conference that he was going to and everything. So we actually stayed over at the Peabody, if you remember that being there, the Peabody with the ducks. And okay, all right.
They had ducks walking around the lobby.
I
vaguely remember that.
Yeah,
tiny.
It's a really nice hotel. But anyway, so they had a bus, and I would get my kids, and we'd go over for a little while because my daughter was 3. She's
So who's older, your daughter or your son?
My daughter. She's 20.
Okay.
He's 26.
Okay.
Yeah.
7 and 9.
She's like, wait a minute, you're 26.
Sometimes it's like, okay, whatever.
I know.
I have to do the same thing.
Even for myself, I'm like, that does not compute.
I know. I do that. I'm like, how old am I? I have to do the math. What year is it? And what year was I born? I have to do the math.
Thank you.
Oh, and Anne said, yes, I've seen the Peabody ducks.
Okay.
That's so cute. So that wasn't on property though, right?
No, it was over there near Lake Buena Vista. I think it was near SeaWorld over there. And then
okay.
The conference center kind of took over in that area. But anyway, so I remember taking them back, asleep, in a couple hours, people helping you get them on the bus and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then it became, every birthday, and celebration, and everything. And it kind of became like home away from home, and we moved around a good bit in the Southeast. And so.
See, we did, I was born in Savannah, then we moved to Rock Hill, then we were the Franklins from Franklin for a while.
Tennessee.
Then we moved to Charlotte, and we lived 3 places, but all in Charlotte.
Yeah.
And then we moved into South Carolina.
Okay, so and you all are in South Carolina now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. How long does it take to drive to Disney World from South Carolina?
6 hours.
Do you usually drive or do you all fly in?
We drive because by the time you get on the plane, change the plane, that kind of thing. So and it's kind of nice to have the car and
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Very convenient. Very convenient.
Yeah. So and a couple of years ago I got the pass and the annual pass, and that was a big thing. And so to make the best of it, then I have to go.
Absolutely. For what you pay for it, yes, you need to go several times.
And 6 hours is really not that bad.
That's nothing.
Just do a little road trip and then you're here at Disney World. Like you could leave early in the morning and you're here by afternoon. And hey, you're at Disney. That's wonderful.
Hey, my husband commuted at least 4 hours a day to and from work, at least 2 hours each way. So, I mean, that's almost his commute for work back when we were home. So, yeah.
So, so your dad started bringing you to Disney when you said you were about 12. And then when you got in college and you met your husband, and then you introduced your husband to Disney. How old were your kids whenever you first brought your kids to Disney?
He was 1.5 and my daughter was 3.
Okay.
I have a picture and he's, just so little.
A little bitty thing.
In front of the castle and everything.
And so do both of your kids love Disney still to this day?
Yes.
Yeah. So they grew up Disney kids 100%, right, Ron?
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, Ron, what's your favorite park?
It used to be Hollywood by a mile, but then Animal Kingdom got all the good rides.
Yeah.
Because Pandora and Everest are just so awesome that they bumped that one up really high in my estimation.
Yeah.
But now that they have the Millennium Falcon in there, it's pretty close between those two. I'd probably if they got the shows back up, then I'd say Hollywood because Phantasmic is amazing.
Oh my gosh,
Phantasmic's coming back. We don't know when. They haven't announced it, but the Lion King has been announced that it'll be back this summer.
Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Festival of the Lion King. It'll be a modified version.
So Magic Kingdom is not your favorite. So you're a toss-up between Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios.
Yes.
Okay. I love that. That's good because they do have really good rides.
Yep.
Yeah. And honestly, what I love is what you do is when the first Phantasmic show starts, that's when you get in line for either you just bounce back and forth between Tower of Terror and
yep.
Lines die down
Yep.
Everybody just graduates into there, and you're like, okay, well, time to wait 10 minutes for this ride over and over again.
Exactly.
Good
so
planning.
Joy, you and your husband brought the kids. How often did you all come on family vacations? The four of you, whenever they were little.
We probably would come at least every other year for a while, and then we started going every year, and so it was at least once a year. And
that's awesome.
That was my goal anyway.
Yes.
Right, of course.
But then now that you get the pass and you're 6 hours away, I started trying to up it a little bit more. But so I've spent a lot of holidays now there, and I really like it.
So you said whenever you were younger and your dad would bring you, a lot of times you would stay over on International Drive, and then you and your husband came with your kids. Where did you all usually like to stay?
Well, we stayed at Reunion one time or two, and that was nice. I don't know if you've ever been over there, but that was yeah. Well, it's only about 5 miles or so.
Yep.
But, we really started liking staying in the Disney Springs area on what is Lake Buena Vista Drive?
Buena
Vista.
Yeah. Buena Vista Drive.
We would stay at what's the one we used to
Doubletree.
Doubletree.
Yep.
Yeah, and it has a little more room. It's almost like a suite there.
Yes.
It's nice.
That's nice.
Yeah.
They also give you cookies in the lobby.
Yeah, you've heard about the Doubletree cookies, I guess.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have heard about that.
And those are good neighbor resorts. So you still get to make your fast passes and your dining reservations and all of those things.
Extra magic hours.
Get
all
your
that.
extra magic hours. So that worked out really good.
Yeah.
And so now the Hilton's over there. We stayed at that starts with that Wyndham.
Oh yeah.
Because the Hilton didn't open. The Wyndham opened before the Hilton's did.
Right.
That was September, I think. That we.
So the Wyndham that you stayed at is the one that's right on the corner, and you just walk right across the street to Disney Springs, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so that is the resort that we're going to be doing the meetup, the Crazy Crew meetup. It's nice there, right?
Very nice.
They have the outdoor bar. They have a very nice pool. That's a really nice place. So I actually know the general manager there because during the Magic Streamdom, he offered me a really good rate. And as soon as I get all the information, I'm going to share it with all of you, everybody who's in chat, so that we could get a really good rate there. He said he would beat any rate that anybody gets anywhere else and
That's
offer
awesome.
us a crazy crew code. So
that's awesome.
as soon as I get that all ironed out, I'll share that with everybody so you all could stay there if you all would ever want to. And it's a good neighbor resort. You still get all the benefits as you would if you were staying on property.
Yep.
When extra magic hours are back, you'll still be able to use those staying there and
For the parks.
getting a good rate. I mean, if you could stay there for $50 a night versus $100 a night, the only thing is you just walk across the street and the Disney buses are right there too.
Right.
So, and you're right at Disney Springs.
Their own buses.
So I'll definitely share that.
They
with
do run their
everybody.
own buses as well. Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They
Because
have their own buses.
The buses don't run to the parks from Springs.
Right. That's the trick. That's
Right.
the trick. So,
So they do offer buses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me find out like all that information, and I will share that with everybody for future.
Yeah.
If y'all ever want to stay.
I liked
there.
it. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
We have a couple friends that have stayed there, and they like it a
for
lot.
sure. They do like it.
Yeah.
It's really comfortable.
They tested the fireworks from that one.
Yeah,
right?
Hi, Cole.
We had a
Yeah.
nice view, and we saw when they were testing that. Was it Epcot?
I think so.
The first time they were testing fireworks, that was just
That was at Epcot, and then the second time they did 2 testing at Magic Kingdom, right?
I think we missed that one,
Yeah.
but
When they were doing
that Ryan laughing? What's
Yeah.
he watching?
I have no idea.
That was a good laugh right
He's
there.
in the other room. That's Ryan. He laughs
That
like
was
that
a
all
good
the time.
laugh. I love that.
He's probably watching a game show or something.
Teresa E, it's the Wyndham. I'll share all that information with you. I promise. I'll get on that. I'll contact George in the morning and see if I can get all that ironed out so I can share that with you all.
well, even without that, the rates are good.
Oh,
The rates are really good. Yeah,
Absolutely.
for sure.
Yeah. And like you said, there's the rooms have a bit more room to them, and yeah.
We really like it, and like you said, because the parks are closing earlier, or they have been, then everybody heads to Disney Springs, and so
Yep.
we just we go there, and then we could just walk right across over to the hotel.
Yeah.
Regina, the meetup is in October of 2022. The Crazy Crew meetup. Like all of us can come together. We'll stay. Like we'll have a really good rate for the Wyndham. Christopher is going crazy. Like he is so awesome. I think that he's like planning a dinner, like a dressy dinner party at Epcot. With the white linen tablecloths and everything over there. You remember where they used to have the smoking area, and if you had like a dessert, like the firework dessert
Oh,
party,
yeah.
back there by France, that area. Like
Yeah.
I think he's rented out that whole area for all of us to get together there.
Crazy.
It's gonna be amazing.
I can't wait.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. So that's October 2022. And we'll have more information about that later on, and that'll all be posted on that Crazy Disney Lady Facebook page. And the Crazy Crew is just going to keep growing and growing between now and then. And I can't wait to meet everybody. It's going to be fabulous.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. It's going to be great.
Did everybody hit the like?
You are precious. You are literally precious. And so what I wanted to kind of get into, I know that you came here with your family a lot. And now your kids are grown and you live at home alone now because you recently lost your husband, right?
Yes. I did. It would be 3 years in March to glioblastoma. And he was a wonderful man, very healthy and everything. It was totally out of the blue. Yeah.
So do you want to tell us a little bit about that? Like what happened? Like one day, like how did you all even find out that he had cancer?
Ron was he was a director of operations at his company and just a go-getter. And he told me one day, he said, I fell asleep. And I said, okay. And he said, at work.
And we were like,
yeah. I mean, he never stopped going. Never. He was the operations manager. And
so at work, did he sit at a desk or he was on the go?
He was on the go. He was.
Yeah.
And he traveled between 2 plants that he, ran and that kind of thing. And I thought he's exhausted, and but it was very strange. And so then he said he was sitting, he did do a lot of he did have some desk work and everything. He said he woke up and he was over his cell phone. And so, we kind of let it go, I mean, you don't, like the doctors ended up telling us, they said, you don't run to brain tumor,
No. From falling asleep. No.
And so he started showing some other symptoms of just forgetting some things, and then garbled text and that kind of thing. And people at work noticed that. And I wasn't even aware of some of it because of his traveling and that kind of thing. And I think that because of glioblastoma, it takes over pretty much your whole brain. It has like spider-like webs that comes out. And so his frontal lobe was affected, and that keeps you from really even understanding, what's going on with yourself.
Yeah.
It's your personality too.
Yeah, absolutely.
He started eating a whole lot, and he's not a big man. He was in shape and that kind of thing. And always took good care of himself. But like we would eat a meal, and then he would like go get a large hamburger and start eating it or something and everything. And then he would say some things that were like really off character and that kind of thing. Bless his heart, he just couldn't help it. And so finally, I don't know if you're a lot of husbands I've heard are like this, and he would not go to the doctor for anything.
Stubborn, being stubborn. Yeah.
I'll be fine.
Yeah.
So I finally got him to. He even like fell asleep and didn't make that. He had actually stayed out of work to go, and so finally, he always had migraine headaches, but they are not related.
Right.
But,
right.
He got this one weekend, it was my birthday, and the next day he got a migraine, and so we didn't think that much about it, and the next day he had it again, and that's not usual.
Right.
So for him it wasn't. I know some people have that, but so anyway, I ended up taking him to the emergency room, and I've never had to even do that for anybody except once with him. But that's another long story. But he was fine. It was just a little kid thing that happened.
Yeah.
And
so how long of a span of time was he having these symptoms? Like you said that like
2 or 3 months.
2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
Wow.
Didn't know. I mean,
he fell asleep, and then he was having the headaches, and then like all the other things that people were noticing. That was over like a 2 or 3 month span up until.
But you said sporadic. It was very sporadic. It wasn't like a constant. Yeah.
And two, he was traveling.
Right.
Yeah.
He's so smart that I think he found ways to cope.
Yeah.
Like he ended up like. Flying a short distance once that he would have driven usual.
Yeah.
Like, why did you take a flight? And he's a flight, and he's like, well, he said, I had all these points, and everything. I thought I'd just use it. But I think he was smart enough to know something's going on, and I shouldn't drive this.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And so
you just took him to the ER, and that's whenever you all found out.
Yeah, they came back and they said he's got lesions. Well, I didn't even know what that was.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And so then we ended up going downtown to the hospital, and so it was beyond my comprehension. Even then, he had a really big mass, and then all the tentacles that they call them.
Yeah.
And so they did a surgery that would reduce the swelling, but that's basically all. They can't take it out because it's too connected to every part of your brain.
Yeah.
And they did extensive chemo and radiation.
Yeah.
And he fought hard. He fought really hard.
Yeah.
But it's they give you like 12 months to 18 months diagnosis, but he because of I don't know whether it was because of that or the toll that all this treatment
right.
So it took 6 months.
Yeah.
And
sometimes the treatment is almost worse than the disease, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. And I will like to say that to anybody suffering with cancer and those also helping them, and that I pray for y'all, and it's just it's a terrible, horrible thing to go through.
Awful.
It really is.
It's so
It
sad.
really is.
But
I think most people have been touched by it in some form, you know, a
For
family member,
sure.
a friend.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it's awful.
yeah,
So
unfortunately.
sad.
Yeah. So Ronnie has been my rock. He helped take care of his daddy
Yeah,
and me. And
He's a good kid for sure.
absolutely.
Well, he's a good man now. He's all
Yeah.
grown up.
Yep.
when
So your kids moved out. They're doing good. They're on their own and
Yeah.
they're close by, not too far.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he comes over to check on you and all.
yeah.
We
And
have-
you found the crazy crew.
Oh, what a blessing.
How did you find the crazy crew, Joy?
You know, yeah, well, partly quarantine, but
Oh, yeah.
because I love Disney, I started watching. I think, well, just some of the, and I was it. I think it was Resort
that
One.
dude.
Yeah. Oh, Tim Tracker
Yeah.
was.
Oh yeah.
One, and then Resort One, and I, you know, that apparently linked to you or something. I don't even remember. It just popped up.
Yeah.
That's probably what happened. And the first time I saw you, I was just like, oh my gosh. I mean, because
She really is crazy.
on the street and just sitting there, and I was like, oh, this is the way I feel when I go there. You know,
Yeah.
I was walking down Main Street.
you were sitting on Main
I
Street.
was sitting on Main Street. That's so great.
Sitting right in front of the ice cream parlor. I remember, and you're just like, I'm just going to sit right down here, and it's just the cutest thing, and you know, and you just took it and absorbed it, you know, and everything, and that's what one of the things I love about you. But,
Teresa said she probably thought, oh gosh, that lady's nuts.
just like me, so
Yeah.
so relatable.
That's the thing. We can all relate. Yes.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
For
and
sure.
So I started watching, and be honest with you, I had never done any of this, and so now that I never would have imagined I'd be modding a YouTube channel,
Right?
you know?
Neither did I ever in my life.
Well, how do you think I feel? I never thought I would be on YouTube ever.
It's crazy.
It's so crazy. It's so crazy. But
Yeah.
I'm so thankful and so grateful for it because
Me too.
I got to meet all of you, and that will make me cry.
Stop! You're making me cry.
Tanya, I wouldn't have made it. I wouldn't have made it. God sent you, and
No, I'm crying.
quarantine. I was here with my dog.
Yeah.
He had just moved out, and he had to do that, you know. But 8:00,
Yep.
my
Yeah.
friends were here,
Yeah.
and we all, you know, we just got close, and I'll never be able to thank you enough, because I know that's a lot. You've got kids to take care of and everything else, and you're giving up a lot, and I can't tell you how much it means to me, because
Oh,
I wouldn't have made it.
it's really. I know we're all so sappy and we're all getting old, but the thing is, it's for real. It's like for real. Like we've all shared the same story about how nobody understands how we feel about Disney, and we never felt like we fit in somewhere, or
Yeah.
just like, you know, all of us have like that common thing that we've all come together and become such good friends. And the word, you know, it's almost like, it sucks that I had to be almost 50 years old to find all of you all. I'm like,
Yep.
these are my people.
I said the same thing.
Yeah, there really are people out there that love the same things that I love. This is so great.
Well,
Yeah.
everybody's so good
Oh.
to each other, and also I want to thank everybody in the chat, and you know, all the friends. I mean, I can't tell you, just lift me up every day, and
Yes.
I can't wait to get on there. You know, and
Right?
so I'm sorry if I chat too much, but
Never.
No, you
Never.
don't. And you do so good. I'm so honored
So good.
I'm
Everyone
so
loves
honored.
to see you come in there.
to know you. I'm so honored to have you a part of all of this. And
Yep.
And thank you for modding for the channel. Like,
You're amazing.
I really appreciate it so much. I could never thank you enough for that. See?
You're a blessing to us.
Ron wants to speak.
Like,
What?
I want like, y'all really don't know just like how much this has meant to her, and just like how much I've seen her like bloom. Like, you know, like
Aw.
it's like a new adventure for her every day, and it's just like,
Stop.
Adventures out there. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Listen, that day that you
That's fantastic.
my little thing turned blue, I was like, oh no. And I'm gonna be in big trouble. Somebody said, oh, you look good in blue. And I was like, no, it's not, that's not supposed to be. I was like, that's not right. And then
Yes, it's supposed to be. It is
Yeah.
supposed to
and
be.
you're like, that's not a mistake, Joy. And I'm so honored. I'm so
Yeah.
honored.
Well, thank you so much. Ruby said, I'm on meds not to cry, and I'm crying. Oh, Ruby, I love you so
Ruby,
much.
we love you.
Y'all are the best.
Don't cry, but they're the good
Hi,
kind of tears.
Linda. What'd Linda say? Oh my gosh. All of
She
these
said,
people
"What
in
an
the
awesome
chat right now. I
son
love you guys
Ron
so much.
is." She said, "Ron is an awesome son.
He is. He's such an awesome son.
Very awesome young man."
Yes.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see you all again because you're going to be here when?
this weekend.
This weekend.
Like tomorrow, this
Like
weekend,
this weekend is going to be off
this
the
weekend?
chain.
like tomorrow.
Listen,
Like Saturday.
Joy's coming, Monty's coming, Carrie's coming. Like all the people are coming. I'm so excited. We're going to have the best weekend.
Yay!
Well, I will meet you on
I'm
Main
so
Street, my friend.
happy.
I can't. Well,
Yay.
yeah, let's hang out. Let's go on Big Thunder again. No, I always laugh on Big Thunder, but I have never. Oh, and Regina's going to be here too. Listen, here's the thing. I laugh my
Don't tell my
butt
husband he's not
off
gonna
when
see
I'm
me
on
this
Big
weekend.
Thunder, but I have never laughed so hard as when I rode Big Thunder with Joy. I thought I scream a lot. She was screaming. I was dying laughing.
It was.
I
so
was
fun.
laughing so hard that I could not breathe. I was like, oh, it's crazy.
It's so
No.
fun.
I gotta say,
Y'all don't know how like clutch y'all were in that. Like, it was. I've been trying for literally a decade to get her to go on any ride that was like, above Small World level. But
Oh,
and you know what? Once you go through something like this, nothing. It's like, you know what? What have I got to lose? I got nothing.
Exactly.
And it was like
Exactly.
really freeing because I let go of a lot of fear, and y'all helped me too, and having that crazy crew with your support and everything. But then
yeah,
it's very therapeutic to scream and scream.
it is. I told you, you just get on there and scream. And
Yep.
because I'm scared of rides too. But that's what I did. I just get on there and I scream, and I've been able to kind of
Yep.
like overcome my fear. I didn't ride any of those rides
Yep.
until 2019.
come on Space Mountain with me sometime.
I ride Space Mountain. I go on there a lot. I've been on there so many times.
There was one
I will never.
I don't ride
it
rock and
again.
I've never been on Rock and Roller Coaster.
Look at me. I will
Never.
I would do that.
man said
Pink
never.
said, I'm so glad I found this channel. How cute is this stream? Can't wait to see Joy Frank at Walt Disney World with Tanya. I know. I can't wait.
It's so
Yes, you all
fun.
are going to see everybody. I really hope you all get to see Maddie, because Maddie, if you're new to my channel, Maddie was living over in Shanghai, and Shanghai was the first Disney park to reopen.
Yep.
And she went live on the channel for us a couple of times. And now she's back home living in New York, and her family are coming to Disney World Tomorrow. I can't wait to see her. So I get to meet her in person.
Cole was in chat a little while ago and said they are in Florida and will be
Cole's
in Orlando.
in Florida too?
He said he'll be here in Orlando tomorrow.
And Cole, Cole is a fisherman, and he sent me a picture.
Oh no, Cole Carey.
Cole Carey.
Yeah.
Cole Carey is the guy from the Bahamas.
Right.
I'm just like, I get this message on Instagram one day, and it's from Cole Carey, and he was like, "Hey Tanya, we're all watching your YouTube channel," and it was him and a whole crew of guys on a fishing boat, and he sent me a picture of them. I was like, "What? In the Bahamas? That's like crazy."
That's crazy.
So that'll be nice to be able to meet him too. Joy, I love you so much. I cannot wait to see you on Main Street. I'll see you real soon.
I didn't know
Okay.
you were coming. I'm so excited.
And I'm so happy for you. And
Thank
you're
you.
an inspiration. You really are to a lot of
Yes, she
Thank you.
is.
Thank you.
I've got ideas going.
Yeah, you never know. You never know. You never know.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, everybody. I see all your nice chat. and
Yeah.
It means the world to me.
Is
So,
Connie Crab in here? Somebody just said Connie Crab. I don't think so.
She is. Connie Crab's in the chat. I saw her.
Connie.
Connie will have to come out too.
Connie has to come out.
Come out and play, Connie.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, Joy. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Thank y'all so much for having me again.
You're welcome.
We love
Thank you for everything. I can't wait to see you.
Me too.
And
It's gonna be fun.
we're going to have a great time.
That's right.
Bye, Ron. Thank you so much for being such a great
Great son.
son to your mother. Yes.
I mean,
You're setting a great example.
Yep.
You guys are awesome. All right, we'll see you tomorrow or whenever, or how.
As soon as I
Message
can
me.
get
Let
there,
me know what's going on.
As soon as you
Okay.
can get here.
All right. Bye.
Drive safe.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Chat.
Oh my gosh, I love them so much.
I'm so excited they're
I am
coming
too.
down. Yay.
This is gonna be great. What a weekend we're gonna
Oh my
have.
gosh. I'm like, what?
Joy is just beautiful and
She's
so kind
absolutely.
and so generous and
Mhm.
oh my goodness.
Sweet, sweet
And
lady.
speaking of all of that, I think we should talk a little bit about Pete McDevitt because I don't know how many people follow Pete McDevitt, but he's another Disney YouTuber. He's got this whole story, and I don't know if the mods could link his story, the story about Pete McDevitt that he did on his YouTube channel. Maybe you all could link it in the chat so people could go over and watch it.
Prayers for
But
Pete,
just kind of like to tell
absolutely.
you a little bit of in a nutshell. Pete McDevitt was here at Walt Disney World and having the time of his life with his family. He had left and they went to a wedding. And whenever he went to the wedding, you know, he rented a tux and rented a pair of shoes and such. And the shoes that he rented were like rubbing a blister on his foot. Anyway, he went home that night, and I don't even know if I'm telling the story right, but this blister ended up getting a really bad infection. He got MRSA. And this infection like spread through his body. And like the next thing you know, like he's in the hospital, ICU, fighting for his life. He lost hands, a foot. I don't even know. Like I don't even know if I'm telling the whole story right. And
So inspiring. It is.
you know, they didn't even think he was going to make it. Like they thought that he was not going to make it. His family was preparing for like him not ever coming home. He survived, went home, and he's doing this amazing YouTube channel.
Is amazing.
He
He's
really
such
is.
a positive, amazing man.
He brings all of us together. I mean, yeah. So now he's back in the hospital, you guys. This nasty infection has come back. And just this morning, he had to go back into surgery and have his other foot amputated. So we are requesting that if you all believe, to pray for our friend Pete McDevitt check out his channel.
He's amazing.
And I saw Walt from Mouse Talk.
Yeah.
Is doing a fundraiser. If you all want to get
There's a
involved
lot
in
of
that.
There's different things going on. There's a bunch of different things.
You know, just this whole YouTube community, all of our Disney friends, we really want to like let Pete know that we all are here for him.
Yep.
And it's like really crazy, you all.
Walt from Mouse Talk, as she was saying, is
he's doing a fundraiser.
Yeah, not this Sunday, the following Sunday, the 21st.
Right.
They'll be streaming on their channel from Hollywood Studios starting at 10 a.m. And he's already got a GoFundMe set up.
The GoFundMe is linked right here in the
and he
in the chat.
Does not ride Tower of Terror. However, he wrote
Walt
it with Pete.
It.
He wrote it with Pete, and he wrote it with a bunch of other YouTubers that he's very good friends with.
And he did not like it.
And didn't like it, but he did it.
Yeah.
So he has pledged that for that day while they're streaming, first, if they hit $1,000 in the GoFundMe,
in donations to help with Pete's medical bills,
it's all going to go to Pete's family.
Yeah.
They will. He will ride Tower of Terror.
And he hates Tower of Terror.
He doesn't ride it. He doesn't like it. But for Pete, he's willing to do it. If they get 1,000 people in chat, he will ride it again.
Yep.
And if they double the donations to 2,000, he'll ride it a third time. So potentially, he'll ride it 3 times that day.
Yes. And he does not like Tower of Terror.
Like it.
It's like and me. Like, I don't even like riding Tower of Terror at all.
No.
So just,
please,
you know, let's all come together.
Head on over and
support that.
Spam the heck out of Mouse Talk's chat on the 21st and follow along, and
that's going to be awesome.
Donate if you can, and if you can't, prayers for Pete.
Just send Pete a note or something, just like so he knows we all. I mean, he's a wonderful friend.
Follow his channel.
Follow his
story.
Anything, just
he's
giving
amazing.
him a subscribe or anything could help him out. So
what he does for the YouTube community is just amazing.
Dan said he's terrified of Space Mountain. Come on, Ed. I mean, Dan. We're gonna do it, Dan. Space Mountain.
Yep.
What's his YouTube? It's his name. Pete McDevitt.
Oh, Pete McDevitt.
Pete McDevitt's channel is Pete McDevitt. And Mouse Talk, who is doing this ride on Tower of Terror for Pete, their channel is called Mouse Talk.
Yeah.
That's Walt and Melissa.
They're amazing. You'll love them.
I got to pull the wheel up so we can see who's going to be on next Thursday. I'm literally freezing.
And they're also doing, donations directly to Pete through their channel for, right to their Venmo so that the family will have immediate access, because, they're not home, they're with him and they've got expenses and meals and all of that, they need to help fund. So they have a program set up through there so that they can get help immediately as well. So
I have not seen Christopher in the chat tonight.
He might be working.
Well,
he usually works at night. I know.
He usually still pops in here, like
maybe
whenever
something's going on. Who knows?
Yeah, true.
Oh, okay. Good. Darla's got the link in there for Pete's Venmo.
Okay.
Thank you, Darla.
Christine said it's monsooning at her house. What? Really? It's not raining here?
I haven't. Well, she's a little further.
Yeah.
West
South.
Of us.
Is she west?
West?
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like that south. Davenport is.
We're south, aren't we? We're south. I don't
know. If we're going south, like towards Sarasota, we go past Davenport.
Yeah.
On I-4.
You're right.
I don't know. She's somewhere close by.
She's south of us.
Yeah. All right. We are going to spin the wheel and see who comes on next week. Let's
Yes,
share the
Angela.
screen.
He does have more responsibilities now.
Share.
Christopher does.
Yes, he does. That's true.
He's the president now.
He's the president.
Southwest.
Hey,
See,
why
I
is
knew
this
it was kind of west. I was
Share
like, it's
screen.
definitely west. So Davenport's southwest of here.
That's why Robin's the smart one.
No, I'm not. I'm like, which direction?
Robin's the smart one. All right,
Thank
let's
you,
see if we
Logan.
can make the. All right, let's see who's going to be on here next week.
Hi, Wisha.
Y'all ready? Good luck. There's
We
only
got
a few people left on here. Who's it gonna be? Oh, it's Cindy Petit! Woo! Cindy Petit! Oh my gosh, we get to have Cindy Petit back on. I am so excited right now. Is Cindy in chat? Oh my goodness, I hope she's still here.
The lizard is in the, did you see? The picture in the middle was the lizard.
Oh, that crazy Disney lizard is in there. Oh my gosh.
That's so
Cindy
funny.
Petit, where is she? Oh, she's here. Next Thursday during the home stream live chats, we're going to meet Cindy Petit. I'm so excited for you all to meet her. You're going to love her accent. So we got to hear Joy's little southern drawl tonight. Wait till you all hear Cindy's accent.
Louisiana.
So she's from Louisiana. So sweet.
And you'll have no doubt when you hear her. We
No
love
doubt
it.
whatsoever.
I love it so much.
Oh, you guys.
Yay, Cindy.
So excited. All right. Well, we're going to wrap up tonight's stream. I know you all love to chit chat, and so do we, but we got stuff to do. We was playing at the park today longer than what we was supposed to.
Yes.
And my husband's home from work.
Carrie,
and the kids, and I got
yay.
see you tomorrow, Carrie-O. I wonder if he's got that accent. I can't remember. Did he have it when we met him on the Connecting with You? He does? I can't wait to meet him in person. I'm excited. It was an uplifting night. Tears and laughter. Katie, it was so wonderful. You're so right. I can't wait to meet each and every one of you all. Like this whole community, I love it so much. And you guys mean a lot to us. You really do. Oh, Corey's got the accent, he said. It was great. Oh, yeah. Regina, I can't wait to see you this weekend. I hope I get to see you. I'm at Magic Kingdom all weekend. So hopefully I will get to see you all. I was at Magic today. I'll be at Magic tomorrow. I'm at Magic on Saturday. Then we got Nick's birthday party Saturday night. And then Sunday, I don't know where I'm going to be on Sunday. So we got a lot. Yoda Man. Oh, he said, I love the home streams. I love you, Yoda Man. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat.
Hi, Amy, AGC Magic
That's so
TV.
sweet.
How are you?
Amy's here.
Joan, how you doing, Joan? I hear it's going to be very cold up there. Brr.
Oh, too cold.
5 degrees. I'm
It's
sorry,
a special
Nashua.
kind of magic. It really is, Dan. Dan, you get on my nerves sometimes, and I know I get on yours, but I really, really appreciate you being here all the time. You're such a big supporter.
Carrie,
Dan,
I am going
you're
to
the
do my
best.
best. When are you there?
Oh,
When are you going to be there with Carrie? Saturday, right?
Saturday.
Okay,
yes.
I'll
And
be able to.
Christopher
I'm going to
and Ray.
do
Dan,
everything
you
I
should
can
come
to get
up.
there.
Everybody's going to be here this weekend.
I'm going to do everything I can to get there. I can't get a reservation yet, but I'm trying.
Well, if we have to book a room, we just have to book a room.
And
You know how we roll. If I gotta get us
I'm going to get there one way or another.
a pitch a tent spot over at Fort Wilderness, we're gonna get it.
I will be there. I won't miss seeing you. I promise.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so much fun. You
It's going to be
guys,
a
we're gonna go
wild
now.
weekend.
You know, we'd sit here and talk all night if I didn't have kids like right out here, like needing me. Seriously. But I gotta go. You're at Magic Kingdom on Saturday. See you there, girlfriend.
Can't wait to meet you, Regina.
Oh my goodness, this is so much fun. Thanks for my first Thursday night stream. Pink, I'm so
I
glad
know.
that you were here.
Book a room and get the magic band. Amy, Annie, you
Oh,
home?
Dan's got things to do over the weekend.
Oh, no, it's
Maybe
Amy,
next
Amy.
weekend, Dan.
Sorry, Amy.
I wish you could be here, especially to meet Monty. That would be so great.
There's Christopher.
There he is.
Hey, Christopher.
Christopher, can't wait to see you on Saturday.
Yep. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Hey, if I have to book us a room, we'll talk because we got to get reservations. Don't buy a ticket. It's cheaper to book a room.
To get a room.
Yeah. So I got to go. I really do. I could talk all night, but I love
Me
you
too.
guys and I'll see you soon. Always do what makes you happy and dream big. Good night, John Boy.
Good night, Grandpa.
Good night, Elizabeth. Good night, Alex. Good night, Carrie-O. Good night, Michelle Williams. Good night, Mary, Octavia, Heidi, Lacey, Wishing Mouse. Hi. Good night, Kristen. And good night, Christine.
Good night, Alex Edwards.
Good night, Gail.
Good night, Lady Di.
And we'll see
Good
you
night,
all
Linda.
at Magic Kingdom. Good night, everyone. I'll see you again
Good
tomorrow
night,
for a
Dawn.
daily dose of Disney.
Woo-hoo.
Make sure you're there. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
And Alexa, play Disney music. All right. Should
Good
I push
night.
it? Should I push it?
Push
Should
it.
I push it? Push it real good.
Push it.
I never want to go. Push it good.
She dropped me off and her music's blaring. I can hear her singing out the
Oh,
window and
I'm
she's
like,
driving away.
when I'm in my car by myself, I am blaring the music. I love music.
It was awesome.
Oh, good night,
Push
everyone.
it.
Mwah!
Good night, everybody.